You're watching News Leader 9 with Cheryl Renee and meteorologist Greg Majewski.
Welcome back to News Leader 9 at noon. We're taking a live look at Callaway Gardens from our Alpha Insurance Sky Cam. No clouds out there.
Yeah, some high clouds, but it's filtered sunshine. But you got the the pool there, and it's tempting, but not quite warm enough just yet.
No, that's not enough for me.
Not yet,
has to be a little warmer.
It kind of gets you in that mindset. It's like, ooh, we're only a couple of months away. I know for a lot of folks, we're heading down to spring break here pretty soon down to Panama City, going to the
well, maybe down there, but 65, I'm not jumping in the pool
yet. Redneck Riviera, I'm ready to go. All right, let's take a look right now at what's trending with your forecast as we're dealing with another mild day. All that fog we had this morning has gotten out of here, but we're still looking at some isolated showers around. Thunderstorms still a possibility heading into your Friday, and as we head into the weekend, looks like right now we're going to take the rain threat out. I think we'll be okay, but the model's been kind of flip-flopping a little bit on that, and it might change. But right now, we're going to keep it dry. It's also slightly cooler weather heading in for the weekend. Now, what we're seeing right now on the radar is some scattered showers down here toward the south, racing to the north. There's a stationary boundary kind of draped on top of us, and it's going to move back to the north as a warm front. But really not a major player in our weather, to say the least. Right now, we're up to 68 degrees, 67 degrees here at Benning, 62 at Eufaula, 59 in Auburn, 67 in Reynolds. And, we could be sneaking into the lower 70s for this afternoon before all said and done, although the showers might kind of reduce that threat a little bit. There's the stationary boundary sitting there, high pressure up to the north, kind of a weak system. We're still waiting for a player to come in off the west coast. That one's going to be charging toward us as we head toward Friday, and it'll be that system that'll bring us a chance of some thunderstorms. You see kind of the clouds down here, a little more sunshine up toward the north, but definitely the clouds down here to the south is keeping the temperatures at bay, but the clouds are expected to drip back toward the north with that boundary for this afternoon. So really kind of a mix of sun and clouds depending on where you're at right now. Now, what we're watching for later in the week, again, we've been showing you the jet stream. That's what's the big weather player that drives the systems across the country. When it's flat like this, you really don't have any big major storm systems. But when it starts to dip and you start getting a high amplitude in here, that's when you watch for a chance for stronger storm systems. And with this kind of configuration, we're going to see a line of thunderstorms potentially arriving in our area as we head in toward Friday. As a result, we do have a slight risk for severe weather. This will be arriving into Friday morning the way it looks right now with the timing of that system. I'll show you what you're talking about here on Futurecast. Seeing the scattered shower threat here for today. Also going to keep a slight risk of a shower in for tomorrow as well. And heading into Thursday as we stay on the mild side. But as we head into Friday, that's when the system will be racing on in. You notice the line of showers and thunderstorms flaring up here in the front, kind of sliding into the area sometime into Friday morning. And then hopefully by Friday afternoon, things will begin to clear on out. Breaking it down by the regions into the East Alabama area, temperatures right around 70. Not looking too bad here or there. Overnight lows, and again, lower to mid-50s, well above normal. On the Georgia side, again, going to see lower 70s a possibility here for the afternoon. Overnight lows dropping into lower to mid-50s. And for southwest Georgia, lower to mid-70s for highs today, and overnight lows dropping into the lower 50s, say 53 degrees there into Lumpkin. Next 7 days, as we break it on down for you, 72 degrees here in Columbus. We get pretty close to that. 73 on Wednesday, and then we get the cool down behind the cold front heading into Friday. But again, we'll watch that closely if it changes. I'm not overly sold on the real strong severe weather threat. Just maybe a isolated strong storm or two on Friday morning.
And you say cool down, but we'll take this compared to what we've seen before.
As long as we don't get the winter cold down.
Right. All right. Thanks, Greg. Well, some Americans